Hey, welcome back to Travel Around the World channel, and today we're traveling to a place that's both deeply historic and surprisingly off the beaten path, the Republic of San Marino. Now you might be thinking, San Marino, where in the world is that? Well, I'm here to tell you it's one of Europe's best-kept secrets. Tucked away in the Apennine Mountains of Italy, San Marino is a tiny independent nation with a big personality. It's a place where ancient history meets modern-day charm, where you can wander through medieval streets, soak in breathtaking views, and experience a unique culture that's been thriving for centuries. We're going to explore the top 10 reasons why San Marino should be on every traveler's bucket list. From its ancient fortresses and panoramic vistas, to its delicious cuisine and friendly locales, San Marino is a destination that will capture your heart and leave you wanting more. So, pack your bags, grab your walking shoes, and get ready to experience the magic of San Marino with us. San Marino proudly holds the title of the world's oldest surviving republic. Founded in 301 AD by a humble stonemason named Marinus, seeking refuge from religious persecution, this tiny nation has stood the test of time. Imagine, for over 1,700 years, this landlocked microstate has maintained its independence, nestled within the borders of Italy. As you wander through the narrow cobblestone streets of San Marino's historic center, you can practically feel the weight of history beneath your feet. Each stone, each archway, each ancient building whispers tales of bygone eras, of resilience, and of a fiercely independent spirit that continues to this day. It's amazing to think that this small nation with its rich tapestry of history has played a role in shaping the world we know today. From its early adoption of a written constitution, the City Statute of 1600, to its unwavering commitment to democracy, San Marino offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolution of governance and the enduring power of human spirit. So, as you explore this remarkable republic, take a moment to appreciate the depth of history that surrounds you. Every corner you turn, every stone you touch tells a story of a nation that has stood the test of time. San Marino isn't just about history though, it's also a place of incredible natural beauty. Perched high atop Mount Titano, the entire country is like a mountaintop eyrie, offering some of the most stunning panoramic views in all of Europe. As you ascend Mount Titano, either by foot or by the convenient cable car, you'll feel a sense of anticipation building with each passing meter. The air gets crisper, the views become more expansive, and the world seems to spread out before you like a giant canvas. From the top, on a clear day, you can see for miles in every direction. The rolling hills of Emilia-Romagna stretch out before you, dotted with vineyards, olive groves, and charming villages. In the distance you might even catch a glimpse of the shimmering Adriatic Sea. Whether you're a photographer seeking that perfect shot, or simply a traveler looking to soak in the beauty of your surroundings, the views from San Marino are sure to take your breath away. You can't talk about San Marino without mentioning its most iconic landmark, the Three Towers. These stone sentinels have stood watch over this tiny republic for centuries. The oldest and most impressive is the Guaita, dating back to the 11th century. Perched on the highest peak of Mount Titano, this tower was once the heart of San Marino's defense. Imagine back in the day, hostile armies trying to lay siege. This place was practically impregnable. Today the Guaita is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-see for any visitor. You can walk the ramparts, explore the ancient chambers, and just imagine yourself back in medieval times. And the views from up here, simply breathtaking. You can see all of San Marino, the rolling Italian countryside, and even the Adriatic Sea on a clear day. It's enough to make you want to burst into a rousing chorus of "Oh Bella Ciao." But wait, there's more. The second tower, Sesta, sits on a slightly lower peak and houses a fascinating museum of ancient weapons. It's a real treat for history buffs. And finally, there's the smallest of the three, the Montal Tower, which, while not open to the public, adds a certain charm to the whole ensemble. These three towers, they're more than just stone and mortar. They represent the spirit of San Marino, its independence, its resilience, its determination to stand tall against all odds. And as you wander through these ancient walls, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and inspiration. Now I know what you're thinking, Rick, these towers sound like a bit of a hike. And you know what? You're right. But trust me, the climb is well worth it. And besides, Think of it as a way to work off all that delicious pasta and gelato you'll be enjoying in San Marino. So, put on your walking shoes, grab your camera, and get ready to experience the magic of the three towers of San Marino. Now let's be honest, one of the biggest downsides to traveling in Europe these days is, well, the crowds. It seems like everywhere you go, you're elbow to elbow with other tourists, all vying for that perfect photo op. But here's the beauty of San Marino, it's still relatively undiscovered. You won't find hordes of tour groups or endless lines here. Instead, you'll find a peaceful, laid-back atmosphere that allows you to truly soak up the charm of this unique place. Imagine strolling through the charming cobblestone streets, lined with quaint shops and cafes, without having to dodge selfie sticks every few seconds. Picture yourself enjoying a leisurely lunch at an outdoor trattoria, savoring the flavors of authentic San Marinese cuisine, without the din of 1,000 conversations competing with the birdsong. This lack of crowds means you can actually take your time to explore the sights, delve into the museums, and strike up conversations with the friendly locals. You can linger in a shop, admiring the locally made ceramics or leather goods, without feeling rushed. You can even find a quiet bench with a view, whip out your sketchbook, and capture the beauty of San Marino without distractions. And you know what else? This tranquility extends to the museums and historical sites too. You can actually appreciate the intricate details of a centuries-old fresco, or examine a collection of ancient coins without having to fight for breathing room. Now, I'm not saying you'll have the entire country to yourself, but compared to the hustle and bustle of Rome or Florence, San Marino feels like a breath of fresh air. It's a place where you can slow down, savor the moment, and reconnect with the simple joys of travel. So, if you're looking for an escape from the tourist hordes, put San Marino at the top of your list. Now, you know me, I'm all about soaking up the local culture when I travel. And one of the most unique things about San Marino is its long tradition of producing exquisite stamps and coins. For centuries, this tiny republic has been captivating collectors around the world with its miniature works of art. I'm talking about beautifully designed stamps commemorating everything from historical events and local landmarks to art and nature. Imagine finding a stamp depicting the Guaita Tower perched majestically on a cliff, or a series showcasing the country's vibrant wildflowers. Or perhaps you'll stumble upon a vintage stamp commemorating San Marino's long history of independence. It's like holding a tiny piece of history in the palm of your hand. And let's not forget about the coins. San Marino is one of the few countries in the world that still mints its own euro coins. And let me tell you, these aren't your average pocket change. They feature intricate designs celebrating the country's culture and heritage, from the three towers to the official coat of arms. Now, you don't have to be a seasoned philatelist or numismatist to appreciate these miniature treasures. They make for unique and memorable souvenirs, a tangible reminder of your time in this charming republic. You can even find vintage stamps and coins in some of the antique shops, offering a glimpse into San Marino's rich past. So, when you're in San Marino, be sure to pop into the post office or a local coin shop. You might just be surprised at the treasures you uncover. And who knows, you might even catch the collecting bug yourself. Remember, it's these little details, these unique cultural quirks that make travel so rewarding. And San Marino is full of them, just waiting to be discovered. After exploring San Marino, you'll work up an appetite. San Marino's culinary scene blends Italian flavors with unique flair. Imagine sitting at a charming trattoria, aromas of fresh herbs and garlic in the air, taste homemade pasta, crafted with centuries-old recipes, and don't miss the piadina, a San Marinese specialty. Pair your meal with local wine and toast to the good life. Now you might be thinking, Rick, a country this charming, with views this stunning, it's gotta be expensive, right? Well, that's the beauty of San Marino. It offers a taste of the good life without breaking the bank. Forget about those overpriced tourist traps you find in other popular destinations. In San Marino, you can indulge in a little luxury without emptying your wallet. Think charming boutique hotels with personalized service, where you wake up to breathtaking views of the rolling hills. Imagine savoring a gourmet meal at a top-rated restaurant, indulging in exquisite dishes crafted with fresh local ingredients, all without the exorbitant prices you might expect. That's the San Marino magic. And the best part? This affordability extends to everything from shopping for unique souvenirs to enjoying the vibrant nightlife. You can truly immerse yourself in the San Marino experience without feeling like you're sacrificing your travel budget. Now, I'm all about sticking to a budget, but sometimes, you just gotta treat yourself. And in San Marino you can splurge a little without that nagging feeling of guilt. Maybe it's booking a spa day and indulging in some much-needed pampering. Or perhaps it's treating yourself to a piece of handcrafted jewelry, a unique piece of art, or a bottle of that exquisite local wine you discovered. The point is, San Marino allows you to enjoy the finer things in life without feeling like you're overspending. It's all about finding that perfect balance between affordability and indulgence. So go ahead, splurge a little. You deserve it. And trust me, in San Marino, even a little splurge goes a long way. Now, if you're anything like me, you love experiencing the heart and soul of a destination. And there's no better way to do that than by immersing yourself in local festivals. And let me tell you, San Marino knows how to celebrate. One of the most spectacular events is the Medieval Days Festival, held annually in the heart of San Marino City. Imagine the entire city transforming into a scene straight out of the Middle Ages. We're talking colorful flags, bustling markets, and locals dressed in elaborate period costumes. You'll be surrounded by skilled artisans showcasing traditional crafts, musicians filling the air with medieval melodies, and the aroma of roasted meats and sweet treats wafting through the streets. It's a feast for the senses, and for the adventurous, there are even archery demonstrations, falconry displays, and mock battles that will transport you back in time. It's an experience that's both entertaining and educational, perfect for families and history buffs alike. But the fun doesn't stop there. San Marino boasts a year-round calendar of events, celebrating everything from its rich history and religious traditions to its love of music, food, and wine. In the spring, you might catch the Palio Dii Balestrieri, a thrilling crossbow competition dating back to the 15th century. Summer brings open-air concerts, theater performances, and lively festivals celebrating local cuisine. And as the weather cools down, San Marino gears up for its Christmas festivities with charming markets, twinkling lights, and a magical atmosphere that will warm your heart. So, no matter when you choose to visit this enchanting country, chances are there's a festival or event waiting to welcome you with open arms. It's all part of the San Marino experience, a vibrant tapestry of culture, tradition, and pure joy. Now, some travelers worry about fitting everything into their trip, and I get it. Who wants to be running around with their hair on fire trying to catch a train? Well, in San Marino, you can relax. This isn't one of those mega metropolis destinations. San Marino is what I like to call pocket-sized. With just 61 square kilometers, it's actually smaller than Disney World. But don't let that fool you. It's packed with more history and charm than you can shake a gondola at. Think about it. You can wake up, have a leisurely cappuccino and pastry, and stroll the cobblestone streets to the top of Mount Titano, all before lunch. And because everything is so close, you can really soak in the atmosphere, pop into little shops and chat with locals. No rushing from one site to the next, no frantic taxi rides, just pure, unadulterated enjoyment of this enchanting little country. Trust me, in San Marino, you'll find your own pace. Now, I always say the best way to experience a place is on foot, and San Marino is a walker's dream. Imagine meandering through ancient gateways, the scent of fresh laundry and baking bread wafting through the air. You might stumble upon a hidden courtyard bursting with colorful flowers, or a tiny trattoria serving up homemade pasta. You can easily explore most of the country in a day or two, but I encourage you to slow down and savor it. Take a break in a sunny piazza, sip some local wine, and watch the world go by. You're on San Marino time now. This is what travel is all about, immersing yourself in the culture, connecting with the locals, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. And in San Marino, it's all within easy reach. Okay, fellow travelers, let's be honest. Who here doesn't love a good passport stamp? It's like a little badge of honor, a tangible reminder of your adventures. And trust me, the San Marino stamp is one you'll want to show off. Now I know what you're thinking. Rick, isn't getting a passport stamp a hassle? Not in San Marino. Forget about long lines and grumpy officials. Here it's a breeze. Simply pop into the tourist office, conveniently located in the heart of the city. The friendly staff will happily stamp your passport with a smile, and the best part, it's absolutely free. They even have a special commemorative stamp just for tourists. It's just another example of the warm hospitality you'll find in San Marino. They truly value their visitors and want you to leave with a lasting memento of your time in their beautiful country. Now, I'm not one for cluttering up my suitcase with souvenirs. But a passport stamp? That's a different story. It's not about the object itself, but the memories it represents. Every time you flip through your passport and see that San Marino stamp, you'll be transported back to the cobblestone streets, the breathtaking views, and the warm hospitality of this special place. It's a conversation starter, a reminder of your adventurous spirit, and a tangible connection to a country that, despite its small size, leaves a big impression on the heart. So, go ahead, get that stamp. It's a small gesture with a big impact. So there you have it, 10 amazing reasons to visit San Marino. From its ancient history and breathtaking views to its delicious food and unique charm, this tiny republic has something for everyone. Have you been to San Marino, or is it now on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your fellow travelers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring.